Hello to all my friends out there. So now I'm going to be needing some dinner. So one of the cheapest things you possibly can make is some kind of tacos or enchiladas or tostadas, some type of Mexican food. So I have some oil and I'm going to fry some. I'm going to make tostadas. And so I fried some bacon. The bacon ends are really good, and I can't show you because I ate them. They're tasty too. That was just a fluke that I got those big packages of bacon. Okay, so I'm in voluntary isolation. You know, I'm in the house. I'm just going to make half a batch. And I thought, wow, you know, I am so bored. First of all, I am not a homebody. Well, I thought, you know, I've decided I do not want to be a part of this coronavirus thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go about my life every day. And if, you know, I have to self-isolate in the house, I'm finding stuff to do. Okay, so now, if you fry your beans in a little bacon fat, if you have it. If not, you can use margarine or olive oil or, you know, any kind of fat. I think it's a good idea to start saving your fat in case, you know, we start running out of shortening. So anyway, I thought, you know what, okay, I'm sick and tired of the coronavirus. I know it's only just begun, but I am just going to live my life best as I can, and I am not going to think about this. I'm not going to go, oh, you know, this, that. I'm just not. Life is too short, you know? So, you know, something really bad could happen, or something maybe not that bad could happen, or maybe nothing's going to happen. So that's the conclusion I have come to, because now this is annoying to me, you know, this paper towel thing and this toilet paper. Oh my God. So now, you know, here I am. I'm trying to make tacos. You know, you really need to use some paper towels. So what I'm doing is, I'm going very skimpy. First of all, these are very skimpy napkins. So I'm going very skimpy on the napkins because, you know, I might need those. I mean, just because I don't want to think about it, it's like anything else negative. Why let it into your life to, like, mess your life up? But, you know, you still have to be practical. You can't be doing away with your toilet paper. So anyway, every day, you know, I can get out a little bit. You know, we're allowed to go in the store and stuff. If, you know, it'd be wise to buy a mask. So as long as we can get out, if I drive past somewhere that I think might have some toilet paper, I'm going to go in and buy some. And, you know, I got a little cash on hand, just not a lot, because, you know, you don't want to get yourself robbed or killed. But a little cash, you know, and also, you know, fill your gas tank up with a little, make sure you have some gas if you can afford it. Okay, if you can't afford, if you don't have any money and you can't afford it, then you're just going to say, oh, my tortillas are so miserable. You know, I had them in the freezer, and they weren't quite thawed out. Okay, so look at my refried beans. So the trick is, don't spend much money and find some cheap food that you like. So for the past 3 days, I made some cheap food, and I liked it. I had some. Oh, rats, look what happened to my tortilla. It'll still be good, but it's not going to look very good. None of them wanted to come out of the package good. I'm trying to conserve my oil, too, as best as I possibly can. So, okay, so, you know, I'm saying to myself, wow, you know, This is kind of boring, but maybe I can find some stuff to do that might make it better. And it is really helping. It's like that thing, you know, keep yourself busy. That's really going to help. So, if I can find where I wrote it. So I don't know if I can. I'll tell you what I decided to do. I don't know if I can. I guess not. Okay, here's what I decided to do. Now I'm burning my tortilla. First of all, it's okay. Okay, here's what I came to. Housework, feng shui, rooftop garden, tea party, stockpiles. So that's what I'm doing to keep myself busy and to keep my mind off this stuff that I don't want to think about anyway. Okay, so I had some black beans. Okay, so now on my black beans, I want to add some evaporated milk. This is going to give my beans a very creamy texture, a creamy, yummy texture. Sometimes I fry chorizo in these beans. So, you know, if you have some refried beans, I bought these, I have half a can left too. I bought these for 50% off. Remember when I was doing that? I think the best thing to do is try to get by for, I guess it's about 3 weeks that they want us to, no, it's 15 days. So what might possibly happen is that the worst thing that could happen was that we can get out and go to the store, but for our own sakes, we don't want to mingle in big crowded places and, you know, get infected with something that we don't want. So this is going to be a good little dinner, and it doesn't cost much. So every day I want to enjoy life, you know, no matter what's going on. I mean, you know, anything can happen. And so I fried, this is how I make the taco meat. Hamburger, garlic, and onion. And that makes a good taco meat. It really does. Okay, so now I'll make myself. I wish my tortillas could have been a little better looking, but they're not. So the thing about this is it's pretty cheap, but it's also pretty nutritious. My followers were sweet. They're praying for everybody. So now I told you guys I want to show you the salad that is tasty. Cheese is good if you have it, but if you don't have it, this is good with no cheese because you've got that milk in your beans. You can make a big fat burrito too. And then I bought this for $1. So I stockpiled Rotel tomatoes and I ground them up and I put them in my my salsa bottle. The housework is coming along good. A long time ago when I was young, I used to do housework for a living. I could always get a job doing housework. I did a lot of housework type work in the salons. You know, sometimes I'm looking for my Parmesan cheese. My 20 bottles of Parmesan cheese. This happens every time and I open a new one. So, I'm glad that, you know, I am fortunate enough to be in the situation that I'm in. Oh, I cannot find the Parmesan cheese. Usually I keep it in the freezer door. I usually keep it in the freezer. I keep everything. Here's some. This is not like something I can lose because I can never find them and I always open a new one. So if you put a little Parmesan cheese, that is a very delicious and cheap little salad. And so for the drink tonight, I made mint tea, which is one of my favorites. And remember to pray for my, the prayers have really saved me. I was trying to quit drinking caffeine, and one of the followers prayed for me and lit a candle. I know she did. And I had a seizure that day. I've been sick a couple times. But anyway, I seem to be okay now. So every night I'm going to be making my inexpensive dinners. So you guys, this is cheap. I bought the hamburger, if you can get it at Walmart. It was 8 pounds for $20. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.